We're crisscrossing the Nigerian states, bringing you news from all these areas in the Federation. Before we continue, we'd like to quickly remind you that all our top stories can be found on our website. That's channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. Do visit m.channelstv.com to see us live on your mobile device, like so. And you can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. We'd also like to urge you to please interact with the Eyewitness feature in the Channels TV app on the Android, iOS, and Windows platforms. If you have pictures or videos you'd like to share with us, tap the app on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions. Just to remind you of some quick facts about one of the great states in Nigeria, which is Delta State in the south part of the country. And it has the nickname, the Finger of God. And as you can see, carved out of Bendel State, capital is Asaba, created in 1991. Some other facts about Delta State: though the capital is Asaba, the economic hub of the state is actually Warri. And it's very ethnically diverse, and there are 7 major languages and dialects in Delta State. Here's some more information about Delta State. Natural resources to go, such as crude oil, solid mineral deposits, and some of those minerals are industrial clay, silica, kaolin, tar sand, limestone, amongst other resources. Very good for FDI. A lot of prominent Nigerians have come from Delta State, some of whom are Pastor Ayo Orisha Jafo, who is the president of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Bruce Anabrakweya, a well-renowned artist, and also the recipient of the 2006 UNESCO Living Human Treasure Award. Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala hardly needs any introduction. Austin J.J. Okocha, a world-famous footballer, and a lot of other prominent Nigerians are from Delta State. Of course, the governor is Ifeanyi Okowa. Now we'll turn our attention to the tribunals once again. More witnesses of the People's Democratic Party in the disputed Akwa Ibom governorship election have testified that the election was free, fair, and complied with provisions of the Electoral Act of 2010. Led in evidence by Mr. Paul Usoro, counsel to Governor Emmanuel Udom, the 5th witnesses who took their turn to testify insist on the sanctity of the election conducted on April the 11th, 2015. Our correspondent, Amaka Okafo, reports.
At the resumed hearing of the Akwa Ibom State Election Tribunal, a defense witness, Sam Iyang, told the Justice Sadiq Umar-led panel that it was false that elections did not take place as alleged by the petitioner. The witness told the tribunal that not only was the election conducted by the Independent National Electoral Commission, but that it was peaceful and recorded a large turnout of voters. Under cross-examination by counsel to the petitioner Dayo Akinlaja, the witness insisted that there was no violence, prompting Akinlaja to confront him with the police report, which is an exhibit before the tribunal. In the report which the witness read to the tribunal, 3 persons were said to have been murdered as reported to the police on the election day. The tribunal, however, discountenanced the question on the police report on the ground that the witness was not the maker as stated by the counsel to the governor. Also testifying, one Tony Nkangode informed the tribunal that he voted in the elections. However, under cross-examination, Nkangode, who said that his party, the People's Democratic Party, had agents in all the polling units and wards in his local government, was given result sheets for the elections in his local government, which showed that one Jerry Akbang signed the result sheets on behalf of all the 14 wards in his local government for the People's Democratic Party. The defense expressed confidence that it is adequately dismantling the case of the petitioner.
The evidence shows that truly there was election and that we had people, live people who voted and who appeared before the tribunal and confirmed that they actually voted.
The trend of the evidence is that Akwa Ibom is a PDP state. And essentially, almost everyone in Akwa Ibom fell for PDP.
Reacting to the statements by the Akwa Ibom State Attorney General, Mr. Unwem Nwoko, that the All Progressive Congress in its case had showed that the election substantially complied with the Electoral Act, counsel to the petitioner says his client will not join issues with anyone outside the tribunal. He says he is optimistic that the tribunal, which is a statutory body to determine any petition, will do justice to his client's case.
All said and done, it is for the tribunal to decide whether a party's case is strong or otherwise, and I happen to know that cases are not won in the media, they are not won in the public domain, in the final analysis, and at the end of the day, it is for the tribunal to decide one way or the other.
The defense is expected to continue to call more witnesses in the case. Amaka Okafo, Channels Television News.
In the southeast, now to some party politics proper, the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, has begun membership revalidation of old party members across the 326 wards in Anambra State and registration of new ones. The exercise, according to the national chairman of the party, Mr. Victor Oye, will strengthen the commitment of the members to party affairs as well as boosting the publicity in the state.
Ward 3, Amobia, in Oka South local government area is the take-off point for the members of the All Progressive Grand Alliance who want to be revalidated. The exercise began with the entry of the national chairman, who also belongs to this ward. The process also requires that revalidated and new members pay 100 naira as monthly dues.
Is going to increase the financial, give the party a strong financial footing, because it is mandatory, it's a constitutional thing that every member should pay 100 naira every month as monthly dues. And many have been defaulting for years, and that's why the parties find it difficult to survive.
However, some have questioned the essence of this revalidation.
The essence of this revalidation is to know who is who, because after a phase in any political dispensation, it's very, very important that there is revalidation to know who is a member of a political party. And from this revalidation, you get new members, because after the election, there are a lot of people who want to join the party. This is the opportunity for them to join the party.
At Nebo Ward 1, where a similar exercise is going on, party faithful lined up in their numbers to be part of the transformational process of the new party leadership.
People have been registering and they will continue to register until we make sure that the entire people of this community are Afghans. And once we have majority Afghans in this community and in other community or in other areas of Anambra State, that is to mean that APGA is working stronger, and that is to prove that whenever any election comes, APGA will take it up.
The revalidation and registration exercise may have attracted a large number of people, but the party can only know its fate during the next governorship election when it contests against other parties.